Hello everyone, it's Michael from getfitover40.com. Been a while since I've done a video. Life's just been busy. What can I say? So anyways, this video is going to be a little bit about, I've been playing around with how often to train my body parts, different body parts, how many days do I need to train per week, how many hours, how many exercises per body part. I've really been playing around with that, kind of in search of what I felt would be the best system for me at least. And so I'm going to share some of kind of how I train and basically how I'm training, what body parts per day, how often, rep ranges, things like that, in kind of a bit of detail here. And I'm going to give you some options that I think might work for you. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I was playing around with basically a 5-day workout week out where I was doing like everything every day. And to be honest, it was just a marathon. I was in the gym almost 2 hours to get everything done. I was only doing one exercise per body part, but it dragged on a lot and it was tough. A lot of sets per body part. It wasn't like I was doing 3-4 sets. I was doing like 6 sets per body part and hitting everything. So at the end, and the last couple of exercises, they were suffering because I just didn't have the energy. So I took it down to 4 days a week. And that definitely gave me, a few more days off. Having 3 days off, I could really mix them around and take some days off when I needed them. But still, when it came time to the workout, I felt like I just didn't even want to go to the gym sometimes, knowing that it would be a 2-hour marathon. And that part of it was just, that kind of sucked. I thought, I'm not even enjoying the thought of going to the gym, where I usually do. I like the thought of going to the gym. And it was kind of like I was going, oh, I don't want to go. So I kind of felt like I needed to change it up. So recently I've been doing what I feel is going to be a good sort of, I wouldn't call it off season, on season. I may add an extra day on Saturday or whatever, a 6th day to this, just for some auxiliary stuff that I feel I need to work on extra. But what I'm doing now is I'm doing a 5-day workout week. The workouts are about an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 each one. I'm hitting upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body. So I'm hitting upper body 3 times a week and lower body twice a week. Now, that said, the upper body and lower body workouts are not exclusively upper and lower body. So what I'm going to explain to you is this. So on upper body day, I'll do chest, back, shoulders, right? And abs, but I'll also do calves. Instead of hitting my arms, I'll hit calves. And what that does is it gives me the ability to do like a compound movement at the beginning, like a bench press, really tire myself out on that one, give it all, give it 100%. And then after that, I could do something like calves to give my upper body a little bit of a break, so that when I go back into, say, doing shoulders or back, I'm just not as beat. Because when you do a bench press, you're hitting your shoulder to some degree. You're also hitting your back a little bit, just because you're getting a little pop off the bench at the bottom with your back, with your lats. They're flaring and they're pushing off the bench. So your back's getting a little bit of a workout. So to jump right into back or shoulders, you're just not going to get maximum reps and sets. So why not do that calf exercise in between? And same with leg day. On leg day, I'll get my compound movement out of the way. I'll do either a squat or a deadlift. And then I'll go right into either a curl or a tricep extension or something like that. And then I'll do a leg extension. Then I'll do the curl or tricep extension, whatever I didn't do. And then I'll hit hamstrings, and then I'll hit abs at the end. So basically I'm hitting calves 3 times a week, and I'm hitting arms twice a week. But really, I'm hitting arms every day, because when I do upper body, I'm hitting arms. Anytime you do bench, you're hitting your triceps. Anytime you do a back pull exercise, you're hitting your biceps. So effectively, I'm hitting my arms every day anyway. So at least that's how I feel about it. Now, in terms of rep ranges and exercises, what I do is I basically pick one exercise. So if it's day 1, upper body, I'll pick something like, okay, I'm going to do shoulder press to start. And that'll be it. But I'll do 6 sets. Okay. Now, if you don't have as much time, let's say you only have 45 minutes to an hour, you could do 4 sets or 3 or 4 sets. I'd recommend 4. And if you're going to do 4 sets, I'd recommend the first 2 are more or less warm-up sets. But the second one's getting there. Third set is a working set to pretty much to failure, maybe just under failure. And then the 4th set would be, just kill it, right? So you're basically killing that muscle on 2 sets. If you're going to do 6 sets, first 3 are kind of get there sets, with the 3rd set being, you're getting really close, getting a lot closer, or getting pretty up there in weight. 4th set's going to be probably your heaviest set, and then you might just bring it down a tiny bit each one and try and get the same numbers. So if you say hit 10 at your maximum weight, drop it 10 or 20 pounds, do your next one. It just depends what you're doing, right? If you're doing a heavy lift, you might have to drop it more. If you're doing light lift, you might only have to drop it 5 pounds. But you want to shoot for like the rep range you're using, whether it's 8 or 12 reps or whatever. You shoot for that on those last 3 sets, and you just kill it on those 3 sets. Those are giver 100% sets. And that's kind of what I do in terms of the sets. Now, again, so like if I do, let's say I do shoulder press on Monday, and then on say Wednesday, day 3, which is my next upper body workout, instead of doing shoulder press, I might do flies. I might do like dumbbell raises or cable raises, and I'll hit them in different angles. I'll probably do 9 sets. It's a little different. I'll do 3 sets, like 3 in the front, 3 in the side, and 3 in the back. And so that is, I do a little bit more when it comes to the shoulder raises, just because I'm trying to hit them all. On day 5 for shoulders, I might do a row, and then I'll follow that. Sometimes I'll add in an extra one. I'll do a little bit less, and I'll do like some shrugs maybe to finish. So I'm kind of doing, I'm doing shoulder press one day, raises another day, and things like upright row or whatever, and shrugs on my last day. Similarly, bench could be, or chest could be dumbbell press on day 1, or it could be flies, dumbbell flies on day 1. On day 3, it could be bench press or dumbbell press, and then on day 3, day 5, which is my last upper body day, I have the choice. I could do some sort of fly exercise or some sort of bench exercise, maybe a machine exercise, maybe a Smith, whatever. But every time it's different, and every time I'm killing it on that muscle group. So same thing with legs. On day 2, which would be my first leg day, I would do something like a squat, and it might be an Astergrass conventional squat, maybe it would be a box squat, maybe it would be like a leg press, using the machine. And then I would go right into, again, for legs, I would do I would do curls and extensions, and I'd leave calves for the upper body days, right? So same thing, I would do arms on my leg days. It might sound kind of weird, but it really evens out the workload. It really allows me a little bit of downtime. Even for legs, if I've done a squat, if I do like say arm curls in between my squat and my leg extensions, it gives my legs just a little bit more time to recuperate, and it allows me to get more work done in that set. So I'm doing more work, and at the end of the day, it's numbers, reps, volume that really matters. So if you can kind of offset the workload a little bit, switch it around, then it's going to totally help you get more work done. And I've only really been doing this for 2 or 3 weeks now, this workout program. Probably closer to 2, like 2 good weeks. I kind of had a 1 week where I really wasn't around the whole time, so 2.5 weeks. And today was just fantastic. I got really great numbers. Things are starting to actually go up a little bit. Rich, takes, I'm in my what I consider my off season, so I don't eat quite as good. I maybe don't train quite as much or as hard. I'm just kind of trying to keep it together and maintain myself as much as possible. I start the heavy training basically in about a month for my competition, and that's when I expect my numbers to improve. I don't really expect them to improve too much right now, although I'm always trying to get better numbers. If I don't hit better numbers at this point in the game, I don't get too frustrated with it. But that said, I for instance, bench, last time my heavy set was 275 and I got 5 reps. Today I got 7 reps, and then I ended off with 225, sort of a drop set, but I waited, right? I just dropped the weight, and then when I was fresh, I kind of went back. And last time I think I did 13 reps at 225 to finish, and today I believe I did 16 reps. So that was after doing the 275 for 7 reps. So my numbers went up in bench, and it's been it's been about a week since I trained it, so not too bad really. I'm impressed with that, and things are going well. All right, that's it for now. There's always something going on, I guess. I could probably make a video every week about something. Right now I'm kind of playing around with a few vitamins. What's the vitamins I just ordered? One of the people that I was communicating with on YouTube said for joints, for older people joints, he started using this supplement, and it's worth trying. It's not even expensive. You basically take about 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C each day, which is good for for muscle and tissue rebuilding. And the other one was, I think it's MXM, I can't remember now. I've totally forgotten what it is. But I'm going to do an update video when I get the product and talk about it. And it's basically a product that, again, is for cell and skin and tissue, and it helps with joints and all that kind of stuff. So you know, anytime you can get a little advantage when it comes to an older athlete, you know, who's doing repetitive training, then anytime you can kind of ease those joints or make things feel a little better, then your training's going to go better. So, you know, I'm going to give it a try, although I haven't had too much trouble with joints and tissue situations. It's always an issue. I mean, always something is either just annoying you a little bit or is, you know, annoying you a lot, and you're trying to rehab it in some way or another. So everybody who I'm talking to in this channel knows what I'm talking about. All right, thanks for watching another getfitover40.com video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Until next time, take care. Closing video. 195 pounds.